Got a few jokes I'm gonna tell y'all, and hopefully they work. If they don't, then it don't matter. I don't live here. I'm not gonna be embarrassed.
How you want to be introduced?
Nick Harris.
And
Just Jared Sims.
Jared Sims. All right. You can go. Yeah.
Hey, what's good, y'all? I caught up with Nick and Jared, comedians.
He just said.
just said.
He just
Introduced me as Nick Harris. Good, y'all. Hey, I dropped in Nick Harris, Jared Sims. Did I get it right that time?
You got it right that time.
We got it right that time. We gonna roll. We gonna stop and ask these boys some questions about what they got going on. Y'all, let's get into it. So, who inspired y'all to do comedy?
Man, it's so many people. I ain't gonna lie, my third grade bully inspired me to do comedy for real.
Son of dork, son of dork, son of dork, son of dork.
Like, oh man, like I learned if you crack jokes, they won't kill you, right? So what I started doing is, like, right before my bully started joning me or whatever, like I cut his jokes off. And that's how I really got started. So he'd be like, your mama's so poor. And I'd be like, she ended up on the front of the food stamp card. But you know, once you start doing shit like that, it really just get everything going. And then when I hit school, it's like my mentor, Big Chris, he was like, hey, just go up on the stage and talk. And after that, I just had a feel for it. I just started going up on stage talking every time I got a chance.
As far as getting on stage and doing comedy, that would have to be the same answer. Big Chris, my mentor down at Georgia Southern. But I've always appreciated comedy from my high school days. I would watch Comedy View 10 o'clock and 1 o'clock on BT every night. You know what I'm saying?
Go to the concert, that's where you find out the truth. They ass cannot sing. Like that little ugly Bobby Brown. Well, I went to see him, you know, all this here. Can't sing. Come on, who you gonna call? I ain't calling your ass, you can't sing.
I was at Georgia Southern University. So ultimately, what's your goal as far as comedy? Is it doing stand-up comedy, doing shows, tours, or is it more so, you know, shooting a movie and just being funny characters in the movie?
Man, wherever God take me, to be honest. I'll do anything. I'll write, I'll do stand-up, I'll be in a movie, you know what I'm saying, whatever it is. As long as, you know what I'm saying, I get to show who I am and what I got to offer to the world as far as being funny. But ideally, I don't see myself as like the main, like how you just named the Kevin Hart's and all that. I don't see myself in that platform. I'd rather go like the acting route.
Honestly, when I first started writing jokes, I wrote down, why do I want to tell jokes? And I broke it down. I was like, the reason I really want to tell jokes is to the point I can make everyone in my family laugh. It's something I say, something I write, something I'm in. So like whenever I get to that point, I think that I made it in comedy. But where I like to see myself, I don't think I could get to the headlining because I'm not one of them people that is like, I can make a headline. But I think I could at least open. I think I'd be a good opener.
Who would you want to open up for?
Man, some of the people I want to open up for, I ain't even really doing that right now. But I think something that would be really cool for me to do is like open for Paul Mooney.
That's why something is always getting white folks. They're always somewhere they don't belong. If the mountain lion is in your house, in your living room, kill it. It's where it's not supposed to be. But when it's up in the mountains where it belongs, being a mountain lion, don't be messing with it. The mountain lion was up in the mountains having a baby. The lady was jogging, the white lady. And that mountain lion said, oh no, bitch. You won't be around here in the morning. I'm going to eat you. And they mad at the mountain lion.
Because his type of comedy is the type of comedy that people can't, that you got to be strong-willed to sit through the whole thing. Because he says stuff that just like throws you off. Like he actually makes you think. So if I could open for him and like have a good opening for Paul Mooney, I feel like I've done something.
You just won tickets to a comedy show. All right, now you can only go to one comedy show. And the shows are in different cities. Kevin Hart's having a show, Eddie Murphy's having a show, Mike Epps is having a show, Fred Sanford's having a show. Which show do you go to and why?
I might have to. Fred Sanford. That's Red Fox, right? Right. I'm gonna have to go with that one because I mean that's one of my favorite comics. It's like Red Fox, then Richard Pryor, and then it's everybody else just following him, then Paul Mooney, then everybody else. Cause like the stuff he broke out comedy with, like he was like one of the first like black comics to actually do the whole alright, these women, they be busting it open like this type joke. Like the actual, like, blue comedy. The stuff that actually, like, I wouldn't say the stuff that makes you laugh, but it's stuff people don't want to talk about. He was one of the first comics that actually talked about that type of stuff. So
I ain't gonna say the same answer. He said, although I do agree, just to change it up, I would say Mike Epps.
My grandmother is 80-something years old. She don't know what head mean, the word head. My little nephews was playing that song. She came in there and said, cut it off right now before I come in there and get some head out of all of you.
Okay.
Yeah, Mike Epps. Kevin Hart, right now, is a point I've seen everything he's got to offer. I mean, he's always out there. I've never seen Mike Epps live doing anything, so I like to go with that. But I totally agree, Red Fox is funny. I started out listening to him on Pandora, and a lot of his jokes are more clever.
There's two good buddies. One guy, he was a practical joker, so he bought one of those rubber dolls, you know, they sell them in the porno stores. Maybe you got one. And you blow them up, and they're life-size dolls, you know, you put a little grease on them, and he bought one of these dolls, greased it, and put it in his bed and put a cup over it, and called his buddy and said, man, I got a chick over here, she's too much for me, I can't handle it by myself. He said, hurry on over here. Before he could hang up the phone, his buddy was coming to the door and said, where is she? He said, she's in the bedroom. His buddy went in the bedroom. He's in the bedroom about 1 minute. He came back outside. He said, man, where'd you meet her? He said, God damn. His buddy said, what happened? He said, man, what a freak. I bit her on the neck, and she farted and floated out the window.
That's kind of the style I want to pick up on. So, you know, Red Fox or just Mike Epps would be my answer.
Sucks for you, Nick.
last time I
I got banned from orgy one day.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
light-skinned niggas.
Nick one of them dudes that, like, when you get to an orgy, all the bitches draft to him. There are other dicks in the room. That's the point.
Hey, man, but light-skinned dudes trying to break back in.
So I had one dick minimum. Max.
I used to be like,
He said he used to be light-skinned.
I gave up on that shit. I saw they were losing. I started going outside.
Hey, what this nigga said?
No.
What he said?
He said he got a 1 day minimum.
Nigga, you gay.